Hey everybody, welcome back to Durban's Bourbon. I told you I couldn't do it.
Take two.
Ah, Christ.
You can do it. You got this. Go.
I'm supposed to just sit here and look pretty. Hey everybody, welcome back to Durban's Bourbon. I'm Josh.
I'm Joe.
Today we're going to be reviewing Old Grandad. It's been around forever. Everyone's granddad had it probably. I know mine did. Anyways, it's a bottle and bond, so it's 100 proof. It's made by the Jim Beam Distillery conglomerate. I don't remember what I don't know what the mash bill is or any of that, but I know it's a $15 bottle maybe, or is it like, no, it's like 21 now. I think it's like for our state it's $21. It's one of those, it's like your Buffalo Trace. It's in that realm of Wild Turkey and all those. It's your typical, bottle and bond bourbon. Those aren't bottle and bond. This one is, but I like it. I enjoy drinking the Old Grandad.
50% ABV,
right.
100 proof, which is one of the
because
conditions.
of bottle and bond, right?
Bottle and bond.
What else was I reading on it? It was the old
Basil Hayden's.
The Basil Hayden is the grandpa, right? That's the guy on the label.
Yep. The portrait that you see on the Grandad is taken from years ago. It was a bust portrait that was done from Basil Hayden, who was a family member. So that bust is the caricature that you see on the bottle.
Right.
His name is Basil Hayden. That name has been taken and used for the Jim Beam products in the small batch, which is one of them is Basil Hayden's. So that's where the name is, the correlation is that they got it. Because all the distilling families back in the day, they were related to each other, knew each other, were family friends, long time, even though they compete with one another. There's more family and concern for each other's well-being throughout the entire distilling industry, and it's still the same way today.
You think?
Yep, in Kentucky it definitely is.
I feel like the Jim Beam, what is it, Beam and something
Beam
now?
Suntory has been purchased by Beam Suntory is a Japanese conglomerate that purchased Jim Beam. They also purchased Maker's Mark. But the actual distillers that are on place and the families that are third and fourth generations that are still working there, none of that's changed. It's just the money people and who owns the company, but they leave them alone.
They buy it and then they still do the same thing.
Yep, they just own them. Gotcha. It's the big rich guys from overseas that spent the billions of dollars to buy them, and they just leave them alone, let them do their thing. They've been doing for hundreds of years.
Yeah. And you know what I didn't know when I was reading about this is there's an 80 proof version. I did not know that.
Huh.
That's what it said.
I did not either.
On the internet.
Huh. So
but I know they have the 114, which I've never tried. I'd like to try it, but I've never picked it up.
That one.
And that's probably, I don't think it's that much more. I think it's maybe $30.
Yeah, maybe.
And
I would like to try that too.
But
one of us should pick that up if we see it.
For a bottle and bond, $20 for 100 proof. And what's bottle and bond's got to be 4 years? Or
4 years, minimum 4 years, 100 proof in a bonded warehouse, controlled.
That's got a good nose.
I haven't had this for a long time. You can see this bottle is almost gone, which surprises me because I don't drink it. So
maybe the wife, has a tipple every once in a while.
I can guarantee you that is not the case. That's why immediately as we're getting this out to review, I ask my compadre here, have you been hitting my Old Grandad? Because the last time I remember, it was like way up to here.
That was yesterday. I had a sip.
Oh, just a little chug.
Sometimes you got to pour it in a pint glass.
Boy, that's
it's got a deep, almost cherry, like a cherry wood to me.
Yeah, you know what? I could see that. A cherry. Boy, that's really That's very woody,
Yeah.
but not like a
Over
charred
oaked, yeah.
oaky wood. Kind of a. Now I'm really stuck on this cherry wood thing, which I know that there's no cherry wood influence in there. It's just what the nose.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because there's a little
That's the
sweetness.
descriptor. Yeah. We've kind of started thinking about doing, for you all out there watching, some plain old run-of-the-mill whiskeys that everybody gets. They're daily sippers, stuff that we all enjoy.
It's consistent.
It's consistent.
It's always on the
Yep.
shelf.
You can look back and reminisce about it and go, hey, they're doing a review. Maybe I'll give that a try again now that I'm in my 30s and I drank it when I was in my 20s. And if you're on this whiskey journey, review the old ones again. They're actually much better than you would remember.
I'm ready to try it.
There's some vanilla, some cherry. There's cherry.
I'm telling you, it's
in
cherry
this.
wood.
That's crazy. We're going to give it a whirl.
Yeah.
Cheers to everybody out there. We hope you're watching
Cheers.
and enjoying and subscribing.
Cheers.
Always going to do a cleansing palate. Get that palate used to it. Going for a second. Not too big though, you want to remember. Not big gulps. Little gulps. Yeah. Now, you know, between other bottle and bonds that we've had, for instance, Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, this to me is hotter on the palate than the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. It's got more sting to it. They're the same proof, and that is going to come back, in my opinion, to the mash bill. I think there's more rye in the mash bill of Old Grandad than Evan Williams.
I'm getting pepper. I get a lot of sweetness though too.
There is.
It's like, I feel like it's a good blend of heat and sweetness.
Yeah, heat.
Like there's
sweet.
There's it's very caramely on the palate to me, but then also in the same note, there's that pepper hit of rye and then heat of alcohol.
Yep. I can tell because of the rye content. If it's a Jim Beam product made in Claremont, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's
by
definitely heavy
Jim
rye.
Beam. It's heavy rye.
I'm getting it now.
I wouldn't add water for me. I don't like water and rye. It's very peppery, some caramel, vanilla in the back, some sweetness, surprising.
Right.
Alcohol burn is up front, but it dissipates about mid-palate. Little sugar and brown sugar on the back.
It's not a bad whiskey.
That's
right?
a good whiskey, and people think, "Oh, Granddad,
yeah,
that's swill
crap,
and
yeah.
stuff. That's bottom." But it's really not. Those old staple whiskeys that have been around forever. Wild Turkey 101, Old Granddad, Jim Beam,
Black.
Not a big white label
Yeah.
fan.
It's okay, but it's more of a mixer.
It is. It's too young. They just
It's 80 proof.
Yeah, but you
But
get to the
anything
blacks,
Bond, I feel like, man.
you just can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And it's readily available.
Right. For the price, it's so worth it.
Yep, that'd be good in a highball.
Oh yeah, like maybe even like old fashioned.
You know what? It might be really good in an old fashioned. For me, I wouldn't sip it on the rocks. I'm going to drink it neat or in a cocktail.
I could do it on the rocks because I don't mind the rye.
You don't
like the
the way rye in my palate with water, it takes on
tastes
a
like
funky.
Well, it's
peppery,
all rye.
Yeah, and I'm just
It's
not
like
a
chewing
huge
on a
fan.
rye bread or something.
Yeah, and I'm not a
which
fan.
I don't mind. So.
And that's the neat thing about all of our palates, yours included. They're so unique and different in what you all taste. We may not, or we might get some similarities, but that's what makes tasting whiskey so fun.
Oh, it's the best.
You can get a lot out of it. Always
This is
remember to
good.
do it in moderation.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that. That's moderation.
To be fair, this bottle is probably
Moderation.
moderation. This bottle is probably at least 6
You've
years
had it
old.
since I've known you.
Yeah, 7 years old probably.
No!
So there's a dog.
Someone's at the door.
Of course. So
So you're just gonna edit this out?
yeah, we'll have to edit it.
All right.
That could be my ATV part.
Oh,
Cool. I'm not even gonna plug it.
Okay.
We got. We'll wrap through.
All right.
Rye's,
All right.
Rye's all ready to kill. Look at her muscles are all puffed out and stuff.
She's shredded, man. What diet are you on? I want to get on that. You keto? Keto, huh? I know.
Yeah.
I see it. You look healthy. She's all cross-eyed.
She's ferocious.
Oh, I gotta wrap it up, huh?
You do. A good whiskey. We had an interruption, so
Yeah.
I would recommend Old Grandad. If you got
For
it in
sure.
your area, grab it. Keep it on the bar. It'd be great as a mixer. Kind of fun to sip on it. Just neat.
Yeah, it's not bad, man.
Might be really good in a highball or an
Yeah.
old fashioned. Maybe
Yeah.
even a whiskey sour.
For sure. And we appreciate. Why can't I talk today?
I don't know. It's tough. Challenging.
Appreciate.
Maybe you had a stroke. Nah, I think you're okay.
Don't make fun of stroke victims, dude. That's not. It's politically incorrect.
That's true. Sorry out there.
We appreciate all you out there watching, and remember to. I don't even know how to say it, dude.
As always,
There you go.
enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons.
Any way you like.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Couldn't get it, man. It's a lot harder than it looks.
It is.
You're so fluid.
Still waiting for you to hit the button.
Oh, I gotta do that. Did we not even record? It's not on.
It's on. I turned it on.
No, it's not on.
It's got to be on
just
because
kidding.
you told me it was earlier, and I'm not as thick as you drunk I am.